All right, let's take a look at our notes for the week. We're going to do a week one wrap up, and then we're going to go right into I wouldn't say finished product, but what we came up with. All right, let's just dive right into it for the weekly wrap up. Miles, what's your take on how this first challenge went?
Went pretty bad. We lost a bunch of our production stuff and a lot of the music. Yeah, that's just my opinion.
What'd you learn?
How to create an acid track.
No, I mean like when we were in there, like in the video, we do have a little bit of the video of you laying down. You were the one that laid down the drums, all the percussion in there. What you think?
I don't know how to space it out.
So we gotta we gotta work more on that. That's repetition. The more we do it, the more you learn, right?
Mhm.
All right. You got any other comments?
Not really.
All right. I can give you. I'll give you everybody here my comments. For me, I don't consider it an epic failure for this first week, but we were definitely riddled with some huge problems and losses, as Miles said. We didn't know there were some advanced settings within the video recording software, OBS Studio. We didn't have set right, and we overloaded our CPU. And somehow, even though we had auto saving running in FL Studio, when not only did we lose several hours worth of recordings of our work, we lost our FL Studio project itself. So we had to go back in off video and redo everything. And that's where Miles really learned how to lay out the drums without the pressure of the video and like trying to speed up things. Unfortunately for the computer itself, this was on our Big Daddy desktop. It was an expensive fix for the issues. I want to say thanks to all the data centers out there, the memory, we upgraded our memory to 32 gigs of RAM from 16. Between that and we put in an extra SATA solid state drive in there. I don't know. It's probably like a good $300-400 fix altogether. Very expensive. Anyway, Miles, was this a tough challenge?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. We probably should have. We weren't really realizing how tough it was. Maybe we should have just left this subgenre off the wheel until we got more experience with the other electronic music types. And also, from my view, for this challenge, Acid is the Acid Techno and Acid House is out there too. We were just from an instrument or virtual instrument perspective, we were just not prepared for this type of thing. We lack the plugins to get this done this week. In our particular level of FL Studio, we have the Producer Edition. To get the built-in plugin called Transistor Bass, you got to have like the All Plugins Edition. Otherwise, you got to buy it separately. We'll explain all this more in detail on the How We Did It video. Miles, did you get any new respect for content creators out there? Me personally, I got a huge new respect for content creators. How about you? Did you realize how much work goes into it?
No.
Yeah, hours worth of work just on the video part of it.
Mm-hmm. Then the creation takes like 4 hours. No, probably even more than that.
On what, the music side or the video side?
Yeah, the music.
Oh, the music side. So yeah, like just yesterday alone, I think I spent 9 hours on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to get a minute I think we're at a minute and 10 right before we put it to the drop, and we didn't create the drop yet. Learning curve was super high on our recording technology too. Obviously, we crashed the computer. So, how about you, Miles? Anything else on that one?
Not really. It was a pain in the butt.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely a pain in the butt. All right. Well, like I said, this was a hard one, especially for our very first week of this content. So we removed it from the wheel for now until we get a better workflow experience under our belts. We'll keep working on this track offline. I think it has some good bones to it, or maybe I'll just export it to a USB drive and set it on fire from all the frustration we had this week. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and look at the final result of what we came up with. Like I said, it's short. We met 4 of the 5 goals, which we'll discuss. We discussed in the other video. We did not make it to a minute 30. We made it to about a minute and 10. Anyway, here we go. Let's do it.